What's up guys? Recently I finished my first cycle, during which I ran 200 to 250 milligrams of testosterone enanthate for most of the duration. This is what I currently look like 1 month into my cut. As you can see, my back is clearly my dominating muscle group, but I'm very satisfied with the rest as well, especially looking like this only 1 month into this cut. I also went for blood testing 2 days ago and almost all of my levels are looking perfect again. As you can see, I'm running true TRT because my testosterone currently is sitting at 863 nanograms per deciliter, with my estrogen being around 43. This gives you a ratio of 1 to 20 estrogen to testosterone, which in my opinion is perfect. Furthermore, my triglycerides are now back into a healthy range as well. My LDL is looking much better and my kidney values are almost back at the level they were before I started the cycle in the first place. Getting these values only 2 months into my TRT protocol show you exactly why I'm doing low dose cycles over high dose cycles. It doesn't take you that much to recover back to normal. And in most of the cases, you can even run it for a long time with perfect blood work. I've laid out all of the things that I'm going to be doing during my second cycle. And today I will be telling you exactly what I will be doing, what dosages, what protocols, what side effects I'm expecting, and what kind of measures I am putting into place to prevent getting those side effects, or at least minimizing them to a point where they're very manageable. Currently, I'm running 125 milligrams of testosterone with 500 IUs of HCG per week. I'm dividing this in a two-way split, one on Monday morning and one on Thursday evening. This gives you an evenly distributed 3.5-day protocol. I will be doing this until March, and in March I will kick it up to 250 milligrams of testosterone for 2 months. During these first 2 months, I will slowly start my supplement protocols, but only for liver and kidney support. I will tell you exactly what I will be taking during these first 2 months. So all of the following is for kidney and liver support, which I find very important. If you plan to copy what I'm taking, it's not going to be cheap, but I take health very seriously. And since I have the financial means to do so, this is what I will be taking. I will be taking astragalus root at 1 gram per day. Additionally, I will be taking citrus bergamot at 1 gram per day as well. Citrus bergamot is not very cheap and it's kind of hard to get where I'm living right now, but it's worth it for me. On the screen, I'll be showing you another supplement that I'll be taking. They call it liver detox herbs. The main ingredient in this supplement is milk thistle, with a bunch of other herbs. This I will be running at about 1 gram per day as well. Additionally, I have a separate milk thistle supplement, which I'll also be running at 1 gram per day. Then there's probiotics. I will be taking 2 times the recommended daily dose. Probiotics are very important for many things, but also for liver and kidneys. NOC. 1.2 grams per day. This also has a lot of additional health purposes. So NOC, in my opinion, is a total no-brainer, and I recommend this even for people that don't do steroids in the first place. TUDCA, 1.1 grams per day. Berberine, 1.2 grams per day. And even though during my time of running 250 milligrams of testosterone per week, I didn't have any blood pressure issues, I will be taking 3 grams of taurine per day just to help the blood pressure stay in place. The following supplements that I'll be mentioning have nothing to do with kidney or liver support, but they are very important to run, in my opinion. Even for people that are not cycling steroids or whatnot, they're just really good for health. So first off, I will be taking a zinc with a copper element in it. This is for your immune system and a bunch of other things. Next up, I'll be taking a high quality fish oil with a lot of DHA and EPA in it. I usually take about 3 grams of a mix of DHA and EPA per day. I will also be taking selenium. This is in order to keep your loads bigger. So if you're running gear, usually your loads become smaller. Selenium helps you give some extra volume. Next up, magnesium. Magnesium helps you relax your body and helps with muscle recovery and whatnot. I usually take about 600 milligrams of magnesium per day. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is like a hormone, even though it's called a vitamin. It's actually very essential and most people are underdosed in it. I take 5,000 IUs per day, even though I live in Thailand. And usually when I run a blood test on it, I'm right in the middle of the range. I also take beef liver supplements. This is because I don't actually eat liver and other organ meats, but it offers you a lot of minerals that I don't get out of any other foods. Then I will be running a bunch of supplements for my skin, my hair, and my nails. So I have a supplement that is actually actually called skin, hair, and nails, which helps you with the production of collagen. Additionally, I'm also just taking collagen by itself, and creatine, because creatine is just very important when you're going to the gym. It gives you a little bit of extra strength. It helps you soak up some water in your muscle for a better and fuller look. And there's even been some research recently that proves that it's healthy for your brain. So we're already running a lot of supplements here, and this is only for the first 2 months when the dosages are still very low. After 2 months, I will be raising the testosterone dose from 250 milligrams to 400 milligrams. And this is what I'm planning to run for 20 to 24 weeks, depending on how I feel, what my blood work looks like, and whether or not I am still making considerable gains in the gym. During this period, I will be continuing my protocols for kidney and liver support, and I will be running blood tests every 2 months. Protocols for blood pressure will be running taurine at 3 grams per day, and this time I will also be using Cialis. Cialis helps you keep your blood pressure down, it offers some cardiovascular protection, and it gives you insane pumps in the gym, which should make up for some great pictures. Additionally, I will also be eating a lot of foods that are aimed at keeping my blood pressure nice and low. I've covered this in another video, so please go over there and have a look. Otherwise, this video is just going to become ridiculously long. Last time when I was running 400 milligrams for a few weeks, I instantly noticed that I was getting hair loss. So this time, before raising my dose to 400 milligrams per week, I will be implementing my hair protocol. I've spoken about my hair protocol a couple times before, but I'll summarize it for you right now. So what I usually do is I take finasteride at 1 milligram 3 times a week. Most people start with 1 milligram 7 times a week. However, I did my research and I found a clinic that's called a finasteride clinic that has been in business for more than 20 years, and they recommend that you should start with less, because even if you use finasteride 2 or 3 times per week, you get very similar results to people that are using 7 milligrams per week. However, it helps you prevent the side effects that are affiliated with finasteride. Finasteride is not risk-free. Finasteride has something that's called the finasteride syndrome. Now, it doesn't happen for 95% of the men out there, if not more. However, a few people are very unlucky and they get some side effects. This is why I like to use as little as possible. Like with everything else, whenever I introduce a drug into my body, I like to use the least amount because I don't want to put a lot of burden on my body. And if I can use less and get similar results, why not? Additionally, I will also be derma rolling twice a week. Now, I did this in the past, and I do expect that during the cycle, I will be losing hair a little bit faster than I can stop it. However, I'm very confident that once the cycle is over, I can win it all back plus more. I did this in the past when I was losing hair because of stress. 2 years ago, to be exact. When I lost hair due to stress and I implemented this protocol, my hair afterwards was actually better than ever before. And recently, when I was running my first cycle and my DHT went out of range, I only had to use this protocol for 2 weeks to get my DHT back into range and to stop the hair loss altogether. What also happened at the end of the last cycle when I raised the dose to 400 milligrams for a few weeks was that my prolactin went out of range. And I noticed it a little bit in my boner quality. What I did then, also for only 1 or 2 weeks, was superdose my vitamin B3, B6, and B9, and I took higher doses of zinc. Then I retested 2 weeks later, and my prolactin was back into range, and I personally noticed that it worked as well. So this is exactly what I will be doing for my coming cycle. During this next cycle, I have a few goals that I'm striving after. First off, I want to go all the way to 110 kilo of body weight. Second, I want to get a squat of 180 kilo. That's 4 plates. Third, I want to bench 140 kilo, 3 plates. Those are my goals for my coming cycle, and I feel confident that I can achieve these goals with only 400 milligrams of testosterone. For additional information about why I choose to run low dose cycles and my reasoning behind it, please make sure to watch my other videos. This video ends here. Thank you for watching.